And I'm sorry to say that the only person who wants change is a baby in wet diapers. When the diapers for the baby is wet, the baby will shout until you change them. And we won't start with leaders here, because these are not leaders, they are ruiners. They are ruining our country. These are people who are corrupt. They have come through corrupt system. And let me just explain to you. Do you know how IBC Select Committee comes to be there? They bribe to be put in those positions. As soon as they get to those positions, Select Committee, now they want to select the IBC commissioners, isn't it? For the commissioners to get the jobs because their bosses have bribed to come in, how do the bosses recover their money? Mm-hmm. They also have to receive bribes from the candidates who want to become commissioners to come in. Once the commissioners have come in, how do they recover their money? The people elected must bribe them to become in these positions. Didn't you hear Tuju coming in open television and saying Chebukati went to his house to collect money? Did you not hear that Ruto gave a bigger envelope to IBC than what Raila was willing to give? These ones they are reported in newspapers. So if that is the system upon which you come, these people cannot change the system. When Kenyans who are sitting there will be told, and that's why I'm trying to tell you, it's now obvious, maybe let me reveal that I was installed just the other day as the political leader for the Luo Nation. I know you'll say, why not Raila? But you see, the issue is that's another story for another day, because there's a way Luo select. It's about the spirit who tells them who can lead the nation.
So you were selected?
Yes, in fact, next time I come here, I'll be wearing my official regalia. Okay. I didn't want to surprise you. I wanted to take permission first because I've been given official regalia. Remember, Tom Mboya was the official political leader of the Luo. But you see, when Tom Mboya died, this thing was never given to Raila because of the fact that there were issues that he didn't qualify for it. But I don't want to talk this on television. So what I'm trying to say here is that we are going to come up with a narrative to tell people the implication, because if they tell you that you are spending around 12,000 to get a job, you have not been told the implications of this one. You have not been told the positive side of this. We have already told the positive side of corruption.
We will do this telling.
We will do that. You know, Fred, if all Kenyans allow, you might see me in the ballot for 2027. Mm-hmm. And I have a lot of followership. You may not believe it. I have a lot of followership. Even the corporate are telling me, Professor, we can smell the shit of Kenya Kwanza in our balance sheet. Mm-hmm. Because shit smells, isn't it? Mm-hmm. If you look at your balance sheet with this corruption, if private companies have to bribe to get tenders, so you can see it in your balance sheet and income statement. Okay. And it is rising and rising. And our conversation is talking about Kenyans who are left out and giving Kenya back to Kenyans. Okay. And we are going to distill this thing into a very clear numbers. And actually, some young people are telling me, Professor, I think there's a way out here. Okay. So don't worry about this. I want to talk about my manifesto here. But I'm believing that there's a leadership that has realized that it's not sustainable. And you must have a clear narrative. If you come with a narrative that can boil down to how much your bread can go down, if you bring in a new leadership that can be able to change the situation, then you'll see Kenyans oscillating towards it.
I'd want Dr. Mwangi to chime in on that.